Welcome back to Hogwarts with the Rude Man. And it's a little foggy this morning. So this is where we left off. We won our first race, and that's probably the last one I'm going to win. That easy. I did it the first time. And like I said, the next time we race, I'll probably just record until I get it right, because I know the second one is harder. Each one gets a little bit harder, so we'll see how I do. But anyway, as soon as I signed off of the last episode, I got another owl. So let's see what it is. It was from the herbologist teacher, Professor Garlic. Okay, how would you like to learn Knockback Jink Flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come find me in the greenhouse, Professor Garlic. Right. So, another spell. All right, so let's see what we've got in here. Complete 4 assignments. Those were the assignments that I did. There was 2 for Garlic and 2 for Professor Sharp. So I got a new outfit for that. And we started on a new section here. 2 of 8 there, 6 of 10 there. And that's it. Okay. Just information. I started doing the Daedalus keys. And I couldn't finish them because there's a spell I need to get the last 3. There's an unlocking spell because they're behind locked doors, the last 3 of those. So I'll finish recording that when I get that spell, and then I'll insert those into the video that I'm doing at that time. So let's see, Professor Garlic, we might as well go get that done. Oh, she wants us to do something. Hang on. What was that? Grow and harvest fluxweed. Acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. Okay, I'm not really ready to do that yet because I haven't bought the seeds. I'm going to have to buy seeds for fluxweed, and the 3 combat ones are ones I've already done. It would be the cabbage, the biting cabbage, the mandrake, and the venomous tentacula. So I have to grow those, and I don't have seeds for any of that. So we'll wait on that one. What else we got? Yeah, Daedalus keys. I'm doing pretty good. I got 13 out of 16. I did record getting them. I didn't record running all around to find them. What I did was, as I found them, I recorded. So I didn't record all the running around the castle, because you've been in the castle. You know how easy it is to get lost in there. So, and then flight test, return to Albie. So let's return to Albie, because that will start him making an upgrade for our broom. So let's do that. So we're going to want to go to Hogsmeade. And Albie is... Where is Albie? Albie's here.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oops, sorry. I just ran into that guy. I knocked him down.
Oh, you're back. With something to report, I hope?
Yeah, won my first race, believe it or not.
Mr. Wheats, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon.
All right, he'll give me an L when he's ready.
How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed.
Okay, and quest complete, flight test. I have begun fixing up my my bars the way I like them. Hey, I leveled up as well. So I've started fixing up my bars. I've got this one here, and then I've got this one here. This one here is usually my main combat one. This is my secondary one. And you might wonder why they're one at the top and one at the bottom. It's nothing to do with that, really. It's just that the way I did it was I know that when I select my bar, if I hit the left one, it changes to that one. And then if I hit up, it changes to that one. And I'm used to that. Those are my ones that I've got muscle memory for. So I'm either pulling or I'm pushing, one of the two. And also I remember which one the fire one is, because if you look at the fire one, it's under A at the bottom, and then when I switch to that one, the other fire one is there. And then I've got the that one's a disarm one at the top, and that one is a slash. And then of course I've got the levitation one on the right. And when I get the new one, that one on the right, that yellow one, it will be the freeze spell, and that's what I'm used to. So as I'm fighting, I can quickly change between those because I know exactly where they're at. Anyway, there you go. Plus, they're all in the same location. All the reds are in the reds and the yellows in the yellows and blah, 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 blah. Let's see. What do we need to do? Daedalus Keys, Venomous Valor, the Herbology Corridor. Let's go do that and get these little ones out of the way. Okay, so we need to go back to Hogwarts. Nothing else around here, is there? No. So we're looking for the old herbologist professor had a dungeon that he took things to, so that's what we're looking for.
Depulso.
Oh shoot, I used the wrong one.
Accio.
Okay, so we're looking for one of those beehives? I didn't know there were beehives around here. Is it on the outside? Aha.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Yeah, they are.
Incendio!
Literally. Ew.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
It was a dark and gloomy night. Literally, too.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Yeah, these things are nasty.
Lumos.
Back. Back, you vampires. That's right. Got to shed a light on it.
Revelio.
Make sure we didn't miss anything.
Lumos. Incendio. Confringo!
Put some light on these things. That'll make those plants back off. Is there any more?
Revelio. Lumos.
And they just sound slimy too, don't they? Just ugh. They're just disgusting, these things. They not only will try to strangle you, they've got a venom in them, and you die pretty quickly from the poison. Don't lose your light. Don't lose your light. Okay.
Depulso. Confringo. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Okay. Look at the size of that. I got one of those in a pot. All right, we need to light up these things. So let me use
Confringo.
that if I can. Or maybe
Incendio.
that. There, that lit it up. Back off, you boogers. All right, so that's going to do it for him. So before we leave, though, there was a corridor I didn't go down. Oh, wait, what's this? Money. God, don't pass up money. I mean, we're just a poor student. Anything we can find, we can get.
Lumos.
All right. There's some more. Let's light these up. If we can. This.
Confringo.
That's a little overkill, that spell, but it got him lit.
Revelio.
Who's preaching down here? I say, the last time I was here... Yeah, make a speech while I'm here. Those things are lit up just because it means that I can shoot them is all. They're targets. So let's get out of here. So anyway, the kid was being teased because if you remember your Harry Potter lore, there's such a thing as a Bogart, the boogeyman kind of Bogart. So they come out and they will appear as whatever is you're afraid of. They will appear as. So if you're afraid of a person, they appear as that person. If you're afraid of spiders, they would appear as a giant spider. And his was a little fluff ball, and they were teasing him about that. So he mentioned that he was going to try to get down into that place and get a giant leaf, and that's what we just did. So we need to return to Duncan.
I need someone to lend me some tape.
And there is a quest here somewhere. Is it up above me? Let's see. It was on the map. There. And also, let's get this while we're here.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
All right, I think this is a... I think this is a
Incendio.
fire spell. What's up, girl?
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That's amazing.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
So, Amit told the librarian? That doesn't sound like him. He seemed like a nice kid.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Her diary. Oh, no. All right, let's go turn this into Duncan, and we'll go down and see if we can find her books.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Okay, and again, I have to remember whenever I look at a new quest, it always highlights it. I don't want it highlighted right now. We'll finish Duncan first. At least I caught that one before I ran clear across the castle.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's 1 leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will.
I'm glad that I made your
Thank
day.
you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
Glad to make your day. Okay, so now we'll go to the library and help the little gal. All right, so let's see. The Great Library Annex and the library. All right, we're looking for flying books, and there they are.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Don't want to shoot the librarian.
Accio!
There's 3. There's 4.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Today was a good day. That is, until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over again. He's such a menace. Thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions. always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. Arbroath Smokies again tonight for dinner. I'm becoming very partial to them now, although I still prefer meat pies. Meat pies? Fruit pies, maybe.
Accio!
Oh, I missed that one. There's one up there. I missed it. I missed it. Huh. All right. Got to go upstairs. For a minute, I thought I had the wrong spell, but that's not the case. Where'd that little booger go? There's a mirror thing. There.
Accio!
Oh, man. Is it just too far away? Not all the books up here are hers, by the way. If you notice, I got more than 3, but it shows I only have 3. Well, there it is. Dang it.
Accio!
One more.
Wish someone would send me a love letter.
What? You want?
Doubt that'll ever happen.
You want a love letter?
My family's owl is
I could give you a love letter. I'd have to find somebody to write it. Or we're missing one. And then we've got one of those those butterfly mirrors to do.
Accio! That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Okay, before we go, I saw one of those mirror things. Oh, here, there's something to get.
Revelio!
One of the first librarians of Hogwarts is depicted here. Rumor is that he had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students and was known for his liberal use of the silencing charm at the slightest sneeze. Couldn't even sneeze in here, huh? Well, I wouldn't want to sneeze all over the books anyway, right? Now, where did I see that mirror?
My mother was shocked the first time I sent her an owl from Hogwarts.
There it is.
Lumos!
Oh, it's the picture of the guy that don't like sneezing. Okay, we know where that's at. That's a quinky dink. All right, where's our butterfly? There it is. Follow me, butterfly. There we go. Okay, how do we get out of here? We need to go downstairs. Oh. I'm running around so darn fast. Who knows how much I missed up here. While we're here, let's just take a look.
Revelio!
You're going to lose that wand. You keep throwing it around. Get dizzy going down these stairways. All right, where's our feller? Or our gal? There she is. Hey, good news.
Any luck finding my diary?
I did.
And the rest of my books?
I did.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
In fact, I have one more quest to do, and then... That's not the end of the quest. It's just the end of that particular series.
It's a relief
Revelio.
to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Hope all is well.
All right, let's take a look at our quests. Professor Garlic. Yeah, I can't do that yet. Those I can't do. I've got to go talk to Professor Fig.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor, so much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Follow.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him.
Well, follow
How
me.
did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Yeah, I hate that ghost.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Look how big the books are. You'd like to be a librarian back then. You'd be Conan the librarian, great big arms. That book's heavy enough, he just stumbles around with it.
This looks promising.
Holy smokers.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
Now you know why they call it the map room.
If only you were here to see this.
It's talking about his wife, who's a dead wife. It's pretty arrogant. Make yourself into a giant portrait. Everybody has to look up
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Sure.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think so.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Well, it didn't look familiar to me, but I can take a very good look at it.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Yeah, that little bitty hologram there doesn't look familiar. There's nothing around it that I can tell. Well, it's not very far away. I'm bound to have been there, I guess. That's not the Owlry, is it? All right, we got to meet Fig at the tower, but I want to go...
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Oh my God, all these tasks. Can't you just tell me the magic you're supposed to be teaching? All right, well, let's see what she wants me to do. Because I want that magic. It's not something I use all that much, but it needs to go in its place. Pop balloons over Hogsmeade Station and pop balloons around the Quidditch pitch. Well, hell, that's easy enough. We could do that. Let's start with the Quidditch pitch since it's already here. All right, which way am I going? Not that way. Where's the Quidditch pitch? There it is. All right, she wants me to pop these balloons. All right, where'd the rest of them go? There's one. One more. Is it one more?
Revelio.
Where's it at? All right, we're missing one. There it is. And I missed it. That's the train station. We get to go to the train station. I see the balloons already. There's the train. Can we race the train? Man, that thing's bugging, ain't it? Oh, missed it. All right, come here, you. And there's the last one. Oh, wait, that might be a different... That's a different set. Those are red. Where's the blue ones? Well, that's weird. Am I missing one? I am missing one. Let me go up in case it's higher than the rest. There it is. No, there. Hidden amongst the trees. It's hard to see at night.
Brilliant.
All right. Back to school. Yeah, the boost doesn't last very long. I think maybe the next upgrade, that might be what that does, is upgrade the boost. We should be getting an owl from him pretty soon. Professor.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Got him done.
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yeah, I got a little splinter in my butt, but that's okay, I guess.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius,
Sounds cold.
pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
All right. Well, we got a spot for it. Let's see. Which one was it? It was this one, I think, that I want that. Ratnar. All right. You asked for it.
Glacius, there you go. Catching them quickly.
It was really hard. It was really hard to do. Oh. Jeez. What's this? Dear Madam Kagawa, marvelous news that you will be joining the faculty at Hogwarts as our new flying instructor. I dare say our work together at Hogwarts still will be less eventful than our time near Yokohama Harbor, though one never knows. I shall look forward to seeing you soon. If you have any questions in the meantime, please do not hesitate to send me an owl. Warm regards, Matilda Weasley. She's such a Weasley.
Revelio.
Okay, I can't get in that one because it's locked, but I can get in that one. And I got a little bit of money. We got the money. Dear Madam Kagawa, I'm writing to do with Professor Black's decision to cancel Quidditch. As you know, joining a professional Quidditch team is my utmost dream, and I believe my chances will now be ruined, or at least significantly thwarted. Professor Weasley insists that we must defer to the headmaster, and she encouraged me to practice on my own. I have devised some challenging trials for myself, but it's not at all the same as practicing on the pitch. Nothing is. Please, could I ask that you speak to the headmaster or the Professor Weasley? I shall be miserable my whole life if I can't play Quidditch properly for this entire year. Thank you, Professor. Email to Raise. I kind of figured that'd be her. That's all she lives and breathes for. And I beat her first time. All right. Now, we got that out of the way. We have a new spell. What's next on the agenda? Oh, yeah, I still got that to do. Can't do that. We got, I need to meet Professor Fig outside the tower. So before we do that, though, let's go to our room and just double check on a couple things. What's he doing? Man, this place is empty. We need to bring something in here. Have we got anything that needs to be identified? I don't think so. No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, it's empty. Had I not had a Christmas tree, I haven't found a Christmas tree ever again. I found it with this character early on. I think it's just random, but let's see if we can grow anything. Now, the only thing we can grow, because again, I don't have the seeds. I need to get seeds for the mallow sweet because I can't do any more Merlin things without that. And then the mandrake, the venomous, and the Chinese, I need to get those as soon as I can. But let's just do this since I can do this. The Dittany, plus those purple flowers that those purple mushroom looking things, is how I can make potions for health. So let's grow one of them. And let's see what we got here. See if we got anything we can make. Okay, I can make all of these. No, I can't. I can't make that, whatever that is. Can't make the invisibility, but I don't need the invisibility. Can't make that because I don't have any shrivel fig fruit or stench of the dead. No focus. Wiggin weed. See, I can make lots of those. That's what I need the Dittany for. But I can make that or the Maxima. I think I'll make some Maxima. Okay, that's going to take some time. In the meantime, Let's see about clothing. Anything new? We got some new glasses. Okay, those are better than what I'm wearing, so I'll put those on. Oh, those are nice. I like those. And then I got a new neckwear. And it also is better than what I'm wearing, so we'll put that on. And then I don't need it this time of year, so we'll take it off. All right, and then let's see if we've got another wand. And we do, but I still like that one's not bad. Let's see. Nah, that one's cool. We'll keep that. And a new robe. What do we got in a new robe? A draconic long coat. Okay, that is better. Now that, wow, that's green, isn't it? Okay. So that's better than what I'm wearing, but I still want to be looking like a student. So we'll put the student thing back on. Actually, we're going to be out of the school, so I don't have to wear a student thing. Let's see. We'll just cover that up. And let's see what we got down here in other clothing. Anything cool? What do we got? Well, that's kind of weird looking. Huh. Well, look like a dandy there. Okay, these are all school things. These are outside things. What's that one? That's not bad looking. They're all kind of the same theme, aren't they? All of those. And then these are similar. That's casual looking. All right, we'll do this one for a while. Let's clean these up. And as I said before, I like to clean these up so that they don't get away from you. Pretty soon you'll have 100 of them down there, and then it takes forever to go through them. But if you clean these up and the rest of that stuff, then you may get something special, a piece of clothing, a new spell, something. Thought I just came through there. Did I miss one? I don't see one. I must went over it. These are the ones you really have to keep up on, because these are the ones that you're going to get special stuff. And see, look, I got a new broom. Now that's not a broom. That'll just change the look of the broom that I'm actually on. Okay, so coincidentally, I just wasted enough time that I can end the episode here, and we'll pick it up in the next one. In the meantime, see all these pictures? If you don't want them, you can delete all those and get those rocks so that you can build other stuff. But I don't really need to build anything right at the moment, so I'll leave it. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. I hope to see you in the next one. Ta-ta for now.